Hello, world of TikTok. We are doing some coffee and chill this morning. Got my huge Seattle coffee mug here. But yeah, I wanted to go live this morning just to have a little bit of coffee and chill. We are playing a game called Keep Driving. It's a pretty chill game. It's fun to play. I've already played a little bit. Completed this ending here, which was to find a racetrack, race your car, and win the race. And then I also completed this ending here, which I got a letter from my grandma saying that she left me her cabin in the woods and went out there and inherited a cabin. But yeah, Keep Driving. It's a pretty fun game. It's an RPG game. You drive your car across the country. You get power ups, you get skills, and you go on like cool adventures. But yeah, it's a pretty fun RPG game. So I figured that for coffee and chill, I would play this game because it's pretty fun. It's good, got good music. All right, so let's start a new game. Let's get past the introduction, and we will get right into it. All right, so click on next. Put in my name. I am Matt. Uh, I have a fairly good relationship with my parents. And then we'll pick out what our job is. Depending on kind of what job you pick, is what starting skill you start with. I will pick the racer. I haven't done a playthrough with the racer, but I'm interested in knowing what these what these special events are during road events. So we'll do racer. We can have different care packages. We'll just start with Mom's care package, which gives us some starting items. So we'll start with Mom's care package. Click on next. We're going to pick out the sedan. It's got 4 passengers, so you can pick up hitchhikers. Hitchhikers in the game give you additional skills that you can play during like encounters. So they're, for the most part, they're good to pick up. I haven't seen all of the hitchhikers yet, so I'm interested in seeing them. Has a pretty big trunk, so you can store a lot of stuff. And then just has average engine. I'm going to click previous upgrades for my last run through, because it has some cool stuff. And I like the stickers on it. Yeah, so that's me. So let's click done. And then we open up our controls. So how this game works is you have energy on the left-hand side to play skills and cards, similar to other deck building games. You use energy to play it. You have status effects, so any positives or negative plus. This is your cash. This is just a item that I picked up as part of my equipment as a good luck charm. And then my card durability and how much gas I have. So first things first, we're going to go into the house. We're going to stock up on all of our goodies that we got from Mom's care package. As I use these, I'll go through them. But we have some banana for food. We have aspirin for headaches, which is status effect. Gas to refill the car. And bandages to remove threat. That'll come up in fights. And then we have a letter. Hey, are you coming to the festival this year? I heard you got a new car. Fun. You can buy a ticket in any big city. It's kind of a long ways anyway, but you'll make it. Don't forget to sleep and fill up when you're low on gas. I was stranded once or twice. It's not too bad if you have some money. See you in 4 weeks. XL. So this is like the default beginner quest. I have not beat this yet, because the last 2 playthroughs I did I got distracted and ended up completing other quests instead of the default one. So our goal for this stream is we want to get this default quest done. So we have to get a ticket, we can find a tent, and then we can get to the festival. And that is way over here. So this is the main map. This is where all the different destinations is that we can drive. It's an open world RPG, which is a lot of fun. So you can choose whichever path you want to go. You start over here on the left-hand side at home, and then there's all kinds of different destinations that you can go to, which is cool. There is kind of a time limit. If we go to our calendar, you can see that the game goes until August. So it gives you 3 months to explore, which is a lot of time in this game. But for us to get to the festival, we only have till the 30th, which is still a lot of time. Usually it takes me about 2 weeks to get to that side of the map, so we got plenty of time. But yeah, that is what we're going for today. So we start over here on the left. We're going to make our path around the north of this mountain, which is what this big gray spot is. And we're going to try to get all the way to the festival. And not get distracted. Because I get distracted. And I end up going on other quests that do not involve the main one. Alright, so we are in our car. We got our goods. We got our glove box loaded up, which are items we can use during fights. And let's leave. I love the music in this game too, it's really good. Hello Deanna, hello Jean, hello Brenda. Thanks for hanging out this morning. Glad that you're here. Alright, so here is our first encounter. So these are like the attack symbols basically. So this one is going to attack our gas, this is going to attack our money, this is going to attack our energy, and this is going to attack our durability. So this one here has the damage, the threat symbol above it. This is the only one in this round that will actually have any effect on us. So it's really the only one we need to take care of. So up here is our skills. Having those our default skill. It's got the white symbol, which means it's basically destroying any threat. And it costs us 1 energy. So we'll use that, we'll drag it down, and we'll do the cash. So speed and perfect, which is basically use the skill, and each part of the skill does get another go. So we will just grab our energy and we'll take out another threat. We got 2 left. This spot here is armor. I bought special tires for this car so that you should not start with and let's get rid of that as well. And got 1 more. That's it. Success symbols over here, so happy gives me additional potential to turn our load events. In the zone, gas rate minus 25%, and inspired means the next action I do after the first rate. So that's what these stats effects are. You can see the little green box, that means the happy one is working. So our next encounter is I am distracted. So my other skill I have is called Relax. I have 4 uses of it, which is up there in the top right. This one will do a energy threat, nothing in the middle, which is what that X is, and then the gas. None of these are in that order, so that would be kind of a waste. So we'll do our have a go, and we'll do it for free, which expires, costs us more energy, and we'll get rid of, again, we'll get rid of the threat that got me an extra turn, so let's go ahead and get rid of Captain. Thank you to the people that are jumping in and joining. Appreciate it. Thank you for being here and joining with us. We are just playing Keep Driving. It's out on Steam. It's a pretty fun game. I've got a couple hours into it. It's just a fun short game. It's got fun music in it. It's got RPG elements. We'll be up-leveling our character. We'll be having random encounters. And yeah, a lot of fun stuff. There are sheep in the road. Alright, so this one, what we can do is we can use our duct tape. Our duct tape has 5 pieces in it. It's an item. And you can see the symbols on it. It does the circle, X and circle. The circles are durability damage. So the fact that we have a durability damage here, and we have durability damage here, it lines up with what we can do with the duct tape. So we'll drag the duct tape over, we'll cover up those 2 threads, which are both durability, and we'll do it. In a sense, we did a perfect that gives us extra turn. So let's go ahead and get rid of that last durability. Oh, and since we're happy, we got a 3rd turn. So this one has 2 energy threats on it, which are the 2 people. And our chewing gum fixes 2 energy threats. So we'll keep our chewing gum, we'll cover up those, and that lets us keep on going. Alrighty, so that gets us to our destination. Look at our roadmap. You can see this is where we're at now. We're at Gothenburg. So Gothenburg has a gas station, has a grocery store, and has a... Oh, I'm sorry, that's not where we're at. We're at this destination here, the one before. Yeah, so that's where we're at on the big map. We don't need gas. We don't need gas because I have jerry can here, so I don't need to buy gas. So we can skip past that. Let's see what we got at the gas station. The beginning gas station is usually pretty good just to stock up on some essentials. I usually like to pick up any kind of gadgets they have. Like the flashlight's good. The flashlight gets rid of 1 threat when you're driving at night. The rope is really good to pick up. There's special events called Explore, where you go through like caves and that stuff, and the rope is good to get through those, so the rope is good to have for that. I got items in my glove box, so I don't necessarily need to buy more items. I like having the lottery ticket. The lottery ticket gets rid of 2 cash threats, and sometimes you can win. So I like having it as a 3rd way. That way I have an item that gets rid of energy threats, I have an item that gets rid of durability threats, and I have an item that gets rid of cash threats. So, just a good mix. I don't see any food here currently. We got some beer cans, which I usually don't get the beer cans because they just make you drunk and it makes the game really hard. We got soda, which gives you 3 energy but makes you tired. I have these chocolate bars, which also give me back energy, so I really don't need anything that gives me energy. I was kind of hoping there'd be some food items, but there's not. But I do have some bananas, so I'm good for food for now. So let's exit here, and let's just go ahead and go to the next one. Go to the next one, we'll chill, we'll see some music, and we'll keep on rolling. We have a tractor. Alright, so, what we can do is, has 1 use left, whereas my gun team has 4 more uses left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Have a Go, which is free right now. That was expired from the last one. And I'm going to pick up this one that has the damage skill above it. Then I'll use my gun team to get rid of those two. And then I have a happy turn because I'm happy with that one. Let's do it again. Doesn't matter too much because none of the other symbols had attack symbols above them. Alright, so we got 2 left, so we will just use our Have a Go for 1 energy to get rid of that. Have a Go for 1 energy to get rid of that. Good to go. Alright, let's stop for the hitchhiker. Stop for the hitchhiker. Always pretty good. So this is the Pride hitchhiker. It says, as you can see, I am what I call a runaway. Will you help me get out? I just need to get on the road. Gotta get out of here and live alone. Yeah, join up. So the Pride is hitchhiker. She's 31. She's level 1. She's unemployed. So hitchhikers come with their own skills, which makes them good to pick up. So you have more skills for encounters. She has this one, which will cost me 1 energy, but she gets rid of like an energy threat, gas threat, and her kind of negative is that if you black out, Pride will leave. I don't consume beer in this game. I'm sure there's a reason why you would want to consume beer. I haven't figured out what the concepts are. Drinking beer just makes the game a lot harder. So let's pick up the Bride. So we have our hitchhiker. She can sit next to us. She's a nice lady. Alright, so let's exit out of there. And then she also gives us quests as well. And once we get those, we'll stop. Got my coffee, my big Seattle mug. So along the way, you also have these random events called introspections, and these will give you chances to get some buffs, either positive or negative, depending on how you answer. So that's what this introspection. So introspection I forget. A, saying bye to my best friend will be turning off the other control handle. Does anybody have any particular response that they want? A or B? I've seen this one before, and I think last time I'd say saying bye to my best friend. I think I did something, but I don't remember. Any choices? No? Alright. So I'm going to say, turning off the oven before I left. Let's see what that does. It says, I made some pizza bagels and then, I turned it off. I turned it off. Oh, that did make me hungry though. Because we were at our stop. So anytime you get to a new stop, you'll have a couple of status effects that will affect you. One, the tire. And what the tire does is it reduces your max energy by 1. So every time you go to a new stop, you'll get that tired effect, and it'll just keep stacking up until you either rest or you drink coffee, because coffee will also get rid of one of the tired stacks. So it's really not too bad, but you just gotta make sure that eventually you do have to rest, otherwise your max energy is just gonna go down. Outside each stop, you'll get 1 hunger. Hunger can be easily solved just by eating food, but since that last event gave us a hunger, we had another hunger stack on top of that, so now we're starving. What hunger does is increase our energy cost by 1. But since we have Starving, now our energy cost is increased to 2. And Starving's bad because I can't just eat like a snack or junk food to solve it. I actually have to get like an actual meal to get rid of that status right now. Starving. We still don't need gas because again we have our jerry can. We have the welcome mart here. Let's see. Let's see if we got anything good in here. In particular, I'm really looking for a coffee. Because the coffee will get rid of one of our tired effects. They don't have any coffee here, so we're going to. We do have chips, single-use chips, which is good. Hot dogs also. Oh, hot dog cure starving, popular food. Awesome. So yeah, you can see here in chips it says cures hunger. That is the easier of the 2 negative status effects to take care of. Whereas hot dog, which is the cure starving, which is what we have. So we're going to buy a hot dog, and we're going to eat the hot dog. This is the trunk space, which is another thing I think it makes this game fun. Is it has like the organization effect. You got to fit all your stuff here in the trunk. One thing about the sedan that's kind of nice is I can right click and I can do the seats up and down. So for some reason I do need more space, which in this game I have used up all the space. You can right click and you can put the seat down. Or you just have a lot of room for hitchhikers. I don't think there's anything else I really want from here. All my my chewing gum is almost out of uses, so it'll probably be a good idea to get another chewing gum. Chewing gum costs $2.50. We got $46 right now, so that's fine. So let's buy chewing gum. Duct tape still got 3 uses left, and we haven't used a lottery ticket, and we still have energy on chocolate. There's really nothing else here that I really need at this moment. Still got $44, so we still got plenty of money. We also have a grocery store here. Grocery stores have just a lot of food items. Most of the time, you need like a stove to cook a lot of the items. But the grocery store is just a lot of items. We're going to pick up a soap. Soap removes the dirty status. The dirty status is if you're dirty, some events can make you dirty throughout as you drive along, and the dirty status makes it so that your hitchhikers get less experience. So we'll pick up a soap so we can solve that. We will pick up a bag of chips just so we got some additional food besides the banana. Having 2 things to cure hunger is really all you need. So we're just going to have those 2 things. We really don't need anything else. We got chocolate bars for energy. A lot of this stuff, you have to cook it first. Like potatoes, you have to cook them before you use them. What's great about the cooked foods, you have to have a portable stove to have it. But cooked food is like super cheap. But you do have to have a stove. In order to use it. And then the last shop we have here is Mechanic. Mechanic, you can buy upgrades for your car. As I mentioned, I have my upgrades from my last run. So I have this skirt here, which increases my durability by 2, my gas by 2, which is my statuses over here on the right hand side. We have durability. We have the roll cage, which increases our durability by 4. So that gives us a lot of durability. We have our hula dancer like charm, which is dancing right there. We spray painted our car black. We have a keep driving sticker and a warrior energy drink sticker, which I got from a quest. And it's still there because I haven't bothered to take it off or found a better sticker for it. So yes, mechanic, you can buy mechanical upgrades like new tires. You can buy like some items that are good for encounters. But you also can customize if you have any stuff in your car to customize your car with. So that's your upgrades, that's your paint jobs, that's your stickers. We don't have any upgrades for our car. So you also can fix your car at the garage. So yeah, so let's leave. So this is kind of where our first decision tree comes from. So we could go up the road, which is just pretty quick. And then we can kind of like do all this stuff up here. What the route I've been doing lately is I've been going through the middle here, because of. Oh, actually, I think these roads have changed. Yeah, I didn't realize that the roads actually change each encounter, or each time you drive through. Because normally I'll go through the middle because there's usually places to like work at. Working's good because work gives you money. It does cost time. So I like to go around the north, and we're looking for this. Basically, our first destination that we're looking for. That's a red circle on it, because the red circle is part of our main overall quest, which is to get tickets to the concert, to the festival. So we're going to go north and around. We could go this way, which probably isn't a bad idea. We have cafe pubs as we get quest from. We have an explore thing here where you can explore and find some rare items. But you know what? Let's go up and around. I haven't been up or around through here yet, so let's go somewhere new. So we'll click on this road, and we'll just start on the freeway. They take gas and energy threats, which we're pretty good at. We got a lot of skills that deal with gas and energy threats, so take the motorway is probably a pretty good shot. So let's do that. Oh, one second here. Because the most important of any road trip is to have good tunes playing. So let us go to our CD player. We'll click this check. We'll do a shuffle. And we'll play. And we'll do some tunes. Drink some coffee. Let's 419 and 25 Beaver. Thank you for hanging out. Let's drink some coffee and chill this morning. Appreciate you being here. If you can't hear the game or the music's not loud enough for the game music, because game music is really chill music to listen to, definitely let me know. I can always adjust the volume of the game for myself. Alright, so sometimes along the way you'll find encounters like abandoned cars or suitcases, and they are opportunities to get free loot. Yeah, so this is our hitchhiker. Like I said, she has her own skills. That's the bride. Her skill does energy and a gas threat, which this doesn't have. Worry about it, but fortunately we have skills. So the indicators, the little stop symbol, those are debuffs, and then the ones with triangles will do actual damage to whatever they're above. So we got chewing gum. Chewing gum is good for 2 energy threats, so we'll put that over that one. And then we have 3 durability threats. So we can use our duct tape to get rid of 2 of them, which then will leave this one in the middle as still a threat. But we have 1 armor, and our armor comes from having our upgraded tires. So we'll use our duct tape to do those 2 threats, and then that last one will just hit our armor, so we're all good. Awesome. So we got the Inspire status. If you read it, that is because we're a racer. And the racer trait gives us random inspirations. And Inspire makes it so that this one now will cost us no energy. And I forgot to fill up my energy at our last stop. So, before we take off from here, let's eat a couple chocolate bars. Each chocolate bar gives us 2 energy bags, so let's eat a couple of those. So I forgot to fill up our energy. And then we got some spare chocolate bars in our trunk, so we'll pop that in our fill box and make those available. So what we got from the car, we have some scrap, which is number 9. We have that's just to sell for money. And then we have a radiator, which is a utility front upgrade, and a SOC status. I think our skirt upgrade we'll just hold on to it to sell it. Because I'd rather have the gas and durability upgrade than worry about one status effect. We can rotate this, and we're just going to put it in this back row here behind our seats. This is just to remind you that this is stuff to sell. But it's just more storage space in there. Yeah, we got a couple stuff to sell on that. Cheers, you got your coffee this morning? Alright, this is the Rainbow Encounter. The Rainbow Encounter basically just has one instant threat. Alright, so, let's click on the drive. Her symbols don't match up with either do the symbols we have. I forgot to throw my glove box item. That's okay. So the energy threat is the only one that has damage above it, so we'll just make sure to get rid of that one. Then we got extra turn because we did perfect. So let's go ahead and can't really set up anything with this. We'll just get rid of whatever. Oh, we got the half status, so we get a third turn. So go ahead and get rid of it. So this turn is going to threaten, so everything is going to attack, and we'll just be the last one. I do have another trait, called Wanderlust, and after each fight, I get energy back, and I get the expired stats. So we found a suitcase on the ground, which is going to be some goodies. Alrighty, so we finally got a combination set up on our threats here where we can use our relax skill. So the relax skill does a energy threat, nothing to know, and a gas threat. We have 4 uses on it, so we can just drag it and cover up these 2 threats and then get rid of those. And then since we're inspired, our have a go skill is free, so we'll go ahead and drag that down so we can get rid of another threat. And we're happy, so we get a third turn. So we'll go ahead and drag that down and get rid of the last there. What is in the suitcase? Ooh, thermos. So the thermos is a really good item to have in your car. Because by having the thermos in your car, your hot beverage is hot. Which is good, because coffee you have to keep hot, otherwise I won't have any effect. So that's an item that we'll just have saved in our car. So passive ability, and makes us all of our hot beverages stay hot. Let's open up a glove box, let's refill our item, so we'll put a stack of shoes up there. And we're good to go. Alright, so we got to the next stop. Also at each stop you get skill points, so we can go to our journal, look at our skills. I've unlocked 4 different skill trees, and you can mix and match different skill trees. This one is the social skill tree, this is the driving skill tree, and this is the hiking skill tree. And the skills will usually reflect what aspects that they relate to. So we have 3 skill points that we can assign. If we right click on it, we can see what the skills are. So we can get New Driver, which is a freebie. It has 4 uses and gets rid of the durability threat. We could do Spend a Game. To get perfect with this skill, restore 1 use to all skills in day-to-day dash. That would be not a too bad one to get. That one costs 4. We only have 3. We have safety first to Swift, which just counts as just a free access to gain 2 armor. It's also free. That's not a bad one to have. We have Adapt. Changes targets with the current road type or road type you're on. It'll change it to that, the threats to that road type. That one might not be bad either. I haven't messed with that, but that could be good. We have Drive Fast, which is 2 of anything, and it just costs 1 gas. That one might be a good one to have to start. Or we have the Cheer, the door one uses hitchhiking skill. I'm going to go with the Drive Fast because just getting rid of 2 of any threat is pretty good. And our sedan has lots of gas, so we're going to unlock that, and then you just clip it up here. You can apply different skills. And then we can also do Swift Shifting, which is any skill, any gas. And that one will cost durability, no gas. So, actually, I like that idea. Let's unlock that as well. So now we have this one, which costs 1 energy. We have this one, which is free, but it only can do a durability or a gas threat. We have this one, which costs gas, but can do 2 of any kind of threat. Or we have one that costs durability, which is 1 of any threat. Yeah, so we're pretty much covered for any kind of threats that can pretty much affect us. So that is a really good, well-rounded skill set. So here's our traits, as I mentioned. So we have Wanderlust, which is 1 thing a road event during the day, gain 1 energy. So after using something, we get 1 energy back, which is great. And then we have Racer, which I unlocked receiving the Racer energy. And this one adds special events during road events, and unlocked by completing the Racer. So that's one that gives me the happy status and one that gives me the inspired status. At this stop, we have a little food stand. I don't think there's really anything we need to buy. We have bananas, we got chips. Oh, but there is a CD. So there's a whole range of different music tracks you can unlock in the game, which is pretty cool. You know, you build up your music library and then you can just play random tracks. And you find these CDs at various stops. So we're going to go ahead and buy a CD because I always buy them because I like unlocking the music tracks. And this unlocked the El Hirova, or Hirvo. I'm horrible at other language. I apologize if I destroyed that. I do have streamer mode enabled, so we're probably not going to hear all the tracks that are available in the game because in streamer mode it plays non-copyright music because, well, that's what you need to have when you're streaming. I'm just checking my TikTok. I am on TikTok live. So if you want to hit me up on TikTok, I have it open on my phone. Feel free to send me a follow, send me a request. Appreciate all the support. I mostly do TikTok because I enjoy it. It's fun. The community has been really great. But yeah, I'm on TikTok now. So if you want to hit me up, send me a message, feel free to. But yeah, so we bought some music here. We don't need any of the food. Although apples for $1.25, that's pretty darn cheap. Because our chip cost $2.50 and gave us 3, so these apples are pretty good value. So yeah, let's buy 2 apples, and we will just have them in our car. Because they're good value. All this stuff, potatoes, you have to cook them before you eat them. Watermelons are good because they cure starving. We don't have the starving effect, we only have the tired effect. We're probably going to have to sleep at our next stop unless we can find some coffees. But yeah, we don't need anything else from this guy. Close that out. And let's go to our next destination. Oh, actually, before we do that, I'm going to eat a chocolate bar just to get some energy back, just to top us off. Our gas is still fine. We still got plenty of gas. Actually, let us go to our trunk. I did not mean to rest. What resting does is it takes 1 durability and it gives you 5 energy back. We were full energy, so that was just a waste of time. Fortunately, if you look at our calendar, we have plenty of time to get to the festival, so yeah, it sucked that we wasted that time resting, but that's fine. Our bride also has quests, which I forgot to bring up. She wants to share a drink with us, so let's have a beer. We'll probably do that when we're ready to actually stop somewhere and rest. We'll have a beer before we rest, and then that way we won't be affected by drunk status. She wants to do the relax event, and she also wants us to escape from the road event. So we'll probably do the escape from road event when there's not a lot of threats left, because if you do escape on counter, you take all the damage left on from the counter. But we will do that so that we can take that off of the quest for the bride. But yeah, so now we got the hunger status because we rested. So what we can do is we can just eat one of our bananas and get rid of the hunger status. The hunger status just makes it so it costs more energy to do your skills. And then we have the cold status. Cold status means that we take 1 additional damage if we take any damage during encounters. If we had a coffee, we could get rid of that, but we don't have any coffee, so we're just going to have to deal with that status. Now we're all talking. Oh, almost did it again. Let's go to our trunk. What I wanted to do is I wanted to top up our gas tank here before we go. Just because, like, topping up gas really there's no reason not to. There's no reason to, like, you don't save money or anything like that by not topping up your gas. As long as you're not wasting a use, you know, it's fine to just top off your gas whenever. If I use the jerry can now when it's full, it gives us 6 back. We're definitely missing more than 6 on our gas. So we'll go ahead and click use. So that'll give us 6 gas back. Now we go to our next one. Yeah, so we're just going to keep driving down the road to Timskasan. I don't know where this is supposed to be. It's definitely, I definitely think it's somewhere in Europe, just from the naming convention of the towns. It could be like Luxembourg or maybe Romania, Germany, something like that. Just from like, also the naming of the roads are like R59, R67. That's definitely not how the naming convention here in the States. And also just that's the name of the towns just sounds kind of like maybe Luxembourg, Romania, something like that. So let us continue. Oh, we gotta get our music going. So let's do a check. Let's do a shuffle. And let's click play. Introspection, how did that person get a license? Wow. So I can either honk at the person or I can slow down and shake my head. Any input? What would she do? I haven't seen this one, so I don't really know. If it was the real me, I wouldn't bother honking. Like, there are times I honk at people in traffic, but only when they're being like a real ass. Basically, if they did something like dangerous, then I'll honk at the person. But for the most part, I never honk at people because really it's just pointless. You know, your extreme negative vibes, negative energy, just I'll honk at somebody. If this was real me, I would probably just slow down and shake my hand at the person because cool. That gave us the energy back. We took the high road. We shook our head at the person instead of honking at them. So we got an energy back for that. Random encounter rope kill. We got our happy stats again because we have a razor trait, so that gives us the ability to sometimes we actually turn. We also have the flashlight. The flashlight at night will get rid of the threat. So and what we can do is if we go to our bride here, because she has this ability, it says also if you get a perfect with this, become happy. So that's the happy stats we have now. But yeah, we might as well use it. It'll cost us 1 energy, and we grab both of these threats with both of them have the damage of both of them. So we'll drag that down. We'll click perfect on that. And then that gives us an extra turn because we use both of the symbols. And yeah, we don't have anything that does durability and energy in our glove box or on our skills. I could do the drive fast, which is our new skill, which will do 2 of any threats, but that costs gas. I'd rather just use 1 energy and get rid of 1. So we'll drag that down, get rid of the threat, and then we'll drag this one down and get rid of the other. And we're good to go. We'll continue on. And that gave us the in the zone status effect, which happens after counter for the first time. It makes our gas drain decrease by 24%, so we use less gas. The song coming up is Recluse by El Hierro. Introspection. If I had a bar, what would I call it? A, you would never be able to take care of a bar, or B, what's that pub called? Ulysses? That'd be good. I've seen this one before. I've done A, and A you get a negative effect. So we'll do B. What's that pub called? Ulysses? That'd be good. Whatever. All I know is would have to have on a page machine. Definitely. If I ever opened up a bar or a pub or some kind of like hall, I definitely would want pinball machines, arcade machines, and that kind of stuff. Here in Seattle, there is a pinball museum, which is really cool. Here in Seattle, I've been to it a couple times. Really cool place. It's a lot of fun. All right, so we can go to the mechanic. So let's go to the mechanic. So we can sell that junk that we picked up that last encounter. So we'll sell our scrap. We'll get $4.50 for it. And I don't think we're going to use the radiator upgrade because I think that goes on the front of the car. So yeah, so you can see the utility one flashing. I like the upgrade we have our utility, which is increased max durability by 2 or max gas by 2. I like that upgrade. I don't really care about the hot status, which the radiator negates. So we are just going to sell that. There's no other really. I like the tires we have. We have the super wide tires, which when an event starts, we gain 1 armor. So I really don't need to buy any of these tires because I like the tires that we have. I could change the color of the car, but I like the black, so we're not going to worry about that. And we already have rope, so we don't need to repair. So we don't need any we don't need any gas. We're pretty good on gas. We do have the tire effect because after each time you drive, you get more tired. I don't have any coffee or anything to solve that, so our max energy is just going to stay at everything. I'm going to go get coffee. I need to fill my coffee. So I'm going to pause the stream just for a couple quick minutes. Les419, thanks very much for hanging out. 25 Bieber, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the people that popped in and out as well. If I'm going to refill my coffee, I'm going to take like a 3-minute break. So I'm just going to pause the stream and I'll be right back. Alrighty, and I'm back. Yeah, so we are playing a game called Speed Driving. It is on Steam. Came out just a little while ago. It's a super fun RPG. You basically drive across the country, do random events, and you're trying to get to various like overall missions. The one that we have for this playthrough is get to the festival. That is our goal. I've done a couple playthroughs and normally I get distracted, so I haven't got there yet. I am currently on TikTok as well. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, send me a message. I actively have it open on my phone, so feel free to jump on there and add me as, follow me, send me a message, say hi, say hey, we're at your stream today. Yeah, I'd be happy to respond. And just to do a quick self-promote, I do have a TikTok store. I got a couple items in there. So if you enjoy watching the stream, enjoy what I do, consider checking out my TikTok shop and checking out the items that I have in my shop. I'm planning on expanding it, but right now I just have a couple clothing items. I have a pair of Patriot socks, which are super comfortable. I got commercial coming out on them soon. But yeah, little self-promote there. I got my coffee, so. Alrighty, so got coffee refilled. So let us get back to our game. Alrighty, so where we are at, let's check our roadmap. So we are up here. What we're doing is we're taking this long route across the top because I've not been down this route before. We don't really have anything too interesting coming up doing this route. We could take a detour down here because this has an explore spot. You can find rare items through the explore spots. So maybe what we'll do is we'll go up here, we'll hit this explore spot, and then we'll continue on from there. We do have a quest from the bride, who is our hitchhiker. She wants us to share a drink with her. So when we actually need to rest, we'll have a beer first, and then that way we'll accomplish this. And she also wants us to escape from a road event, so I think we'll do that with one of our next encounters, since we're pretty full at this moment. So we can do escape from an encounter, and we'll take that off of the quest she has for us. So we got our destination selected. We don't need gas, and let's go to the next one. Chill 2's playing on the radio. As I mentioned, this is one of the reasons I like this game. It's got good music in it. Good, chill cozy game. Alright. There is a cow in the road. What's up, Betsy? Alrighty, so, a super wide tires and a rope actually both got rid of a threat, so that's cool. So what can we do? Our bride, this one does not fit any of these threats. What's our duct tape? Our duct tape still has 2 uses left. Our gum has 3. So I think what I'll do is I'll take the have a go, which is just our default skill, but it's going to cost us nothing because we're expired. So I'm going to use that to get rid of the durability threat. And then our gum, since it has 3 uses, I'll use that to get rid of these 2 threats. then we can just do one more, have a go. Start full skill. And that'll get rid of the last one. Tractor's really good. The tractor's usually not too hard. Tractor has 2 energy threats, 2 durability threats, and 2 gas threats. This one is the only one that's going to do us damage. Bride was energy and gas. So what we could do, I think I would rather use the gum again. So I'll use my have a go, process my energy, to get rid of that, and then that leaves the 2 energy threats there, so we'll use our go, get rid of those 2. Since we have music playing, sometimes we get a music that's effect, which is the music note there, and if we get rid of the threat that has a music note above it, it gets rid of the threats next to it. So, we'll clear out this one, and it'll get rid of this one, and we're going to keep on going. Our bride hitchhiker has leveled up. The hitchhikers, they get experience after each encounter. So let's check out what skill she has now. So level 2, she has old routines, which gets rid of a gas, a money, and a gas threat. And it looks like it just has 4 uses. It doesn't cause energy or anything like that. So that's super awesome. But she also has a negative, as all hitchhikers do. They come with a negative effect for each skill. And her negative effect is sadness. When you lose that happy status, it becomes sad. That can really affect us because we often get happy a lot because of one of our traits. So that actually could cause us some problems. I don't know if the status effect does, but I guess we'll find out. But her other skill, that's really good because it doesn't cost us energy or anything like that. It's just 4 uses, and you get all your skills refilled when you rest. So if we do use up the 4 uses, then we can easily get it back. Introspection. Geez, my back is hurting from these seats. Could A, I'll need to stretch a bit. I should just do it now. Or B, I wish I had some painkillers. I think if this was me, I would just take a break. I would stretch a bit. I don't often take painkillers. I do get migraines, so if I do get migraine, I'll take painkillers. But for the most part, I don't do like pills and stuff like that. So we'll do A. I'll need to stretch a bit. I should just do it now. Arch your back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and stretch out good. That did pretty good. Oh, we got 1 energy back from that. That's awesome. We get 1 free energy back. Sweet. We're at our next spot. Alright, so our tired, we're now tired times 2 because we've gone through 2 encounters and we have not drank coffee or anything like that. So that has -2 on our max energy. Still not too bad. Kind of sucks being -2, but still not too bad. We're good on gas, and we do still have a jerry can in our trunk, so we really don't need to worry about gas. What do we have here? We have auto parts store, which is for upgrades, and we have the convenience store. Let's check out what upgrades there are. So the upgrades we don't have anything for our roof, and we don't have anything for our engine, and we also have a back utility slot. I don't imagine anything's going to be better than the roll cage, which is durability 4. So let's see if there's a roof or an engine slot. There's also cool stickers. We have a taxi sticker. We have, I'm not sure what that sticker is. We also have a GTI sticker. I don't think any of these stickers too much stick out for me. At least not $6. We got $47, so we do have a lot of money, but not $6 worth of just buying a sticker. Roof wrap. Roof wrap. Wherever you gain armor, 50% chance to gain extra one. That might not be too bad because each encounter we start out with one armor. But it costs $37. We only have 47, so that would only leave us $10. We have the tent roof rack. Fully restore energy when resting in car. Wow. I have not seen that one before. That's really cool. But that one is $87. So we're not going to do that. We have we have a classic roof rack, which adds inventory space for $22. Increased drive speed and car noise for an engine upgrade. I mean, I guess for now, the classic roof rack for $22 isn't bad. I don't know if we're going to use it in the short term, but we might as well buy it because we can afford it. And there might be some quests coming up where it'll come unused. So just go ahead and just buy it because why not? There's not really a point to holding on to money in the game. It's good to have a little bit of stash of money just in case you gotta buy some food or some gas, but really there's not too much just to hold on to money. At the auto park shop, they do not do upgrade. They do not do installs, so we might be holding on to this for a bit. We're going to lower down that seat just so we can put the upgrade over there. We're not using the seat, and it's just to make it a little bit more organized so that I can have it there instead of actually in my trunk. I don't think there's anything in the gas station. Let's go. Sorry. I had a pop-up there saying that there's an activity happening during my live stream. Sometimes the TikTok like AI for live streams is a little bit annoying because I was looking at stuff and it detects as a still frame even though I'm very much like here and engaged, but you know, whatever. All right, so the gas station. I don't think there's anything we really need from the gas station. We got snacks to cure hunger. We got aspirin for headaches. They do have a coffee. Let's buy the coffee, and we'll drink the coffee. That'll give us 2 energy back, and it'll get rid of one of the turds stack effects. So that that'll make it so that we only have 1 stack of that, so we're only at -1 energy. So that was a good purchase. We do have the thermos, which keeps our hot beverages hot, and actually there is another coffee. So what we'll do is I'll hold on to that until I use some energy, and then I'll drink that coffee to get rid of that other tire status effect. It's good to get rid of them because they just stack and stack and stack. So if you don't deal with them, they will just stack up and keep reducing your max energy. Do we need any other goodies? Our chewing gum is almost out. Our duct tape is almost out. Our lottery ticket is still going strong. So it'll probably be a good idea to have some more chewing gum ready to go. And the duct tape, what we can do is we can replace that with bandages, just so that we can use the bandages up. The bandages has the 3 X's on it, which basically just removes any threat from the encounter. So if any of the threats we're going to do us damage, the bandage can get rid of that damage. Doesn't get rid of the threat, but allows you to go to the next round without being hurt. We still do need to do our run away from our encounter thing for the bride. I keep forgetting about it. But we need to do that for her quest. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. I think we're pretty much good to go. So let's close that. And before we get going, we will get our tunes going again. So let's hit eject. We'll do a shuffle. And we'll click play. And let's go to the next one. Yeah, so we'll just go down the road. So on country roads, which are the green ones, there tends to be more energy attacks and events. We're good at energy events, so we don't need to switch out our skills or anything like that. So we'll just go ahead and go to the next one. So our current goal is to get down to Stoli, because we need to buy tickets. So we got a little bit of ways to go before we get to Stoli. We need to get tickets for the festival, and then the festival is way over here. So we got a ways to go. But it is only the 4th, and we have till the end of the month, so we still have plenty of time to get to the festival. So we're doing good. We still got plenty of time. So let's just go to the next one. Got our morning coffee. We're just doing our coffee intro. Alright, we got the roadkill encounter again. That's fine. We've done with this before. Our racer trait allowed us to start this inspired. So this one is a little bit tougher. You can see we actually have 4 different threats that are going to damage us. The little triangle icon of the threats. So we actually have a bit of work to do on this. But what we can do is we can do our bride, since we're inspired. Her skill will cost us nothing. And so we'll use this one to get rid of these 2, energy threat and energy threat. And then that moves everything together. And then our duct tape fits perfectly here. So then we'll drag our duct tape over it and we'll block those. Sweet, we got a new trait called Optimism. So our happy stats effect will last twice as long. So if you do certain actions a number of times during the game, you gain new traits as you're driving along. So we just got a new trait called Optimus. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. Because of the happy trait, sometimes you get a 3rd turn during encounters, which we just got. So we'll go back to us. We'll go back to this one here, which is costs us energy to get rid of 81 thing, and we'll just get rid of it. Sweet, threat inverted. And then we'll get energy back for because we completed that encounter. So it costs us nothing. So let's take a quick look at what that trait is. So if we go to our journal, go to our traits. So we got Optimus. So our happy lasts twice as long. And to unlock it, we just had to use our happy transition for a time. So now that trait is unlocked and will help us along the way. We also have 2 skill points to be shown out there. So at our next stop, we'll have to look at some more skills that we can use some points. Sweet, because we're playing music, we got the music bonus. So that's what the little notes here are. Here is the music bonus. So if we destroy that threat, it'll automatically get rid of the threats next to it. I think the easiest thing to do here would be probably just use the duct tape. Because the brides, well, we could do the bride if we got rid of this one, and then we can use the bride to do those 2. I like using items because items don't cost energy or anything like that, and that's what you have items for. So, and also using the item will get rid of this durability threat, which has a music mode above it, so it'll destroy the threats that are next to it. Yeah. So let's use our duct tape to get rid of those, which triggered the music buff, which got rid of that extra threat, and then we can use our extra turn just to get rid of the last threat. So that got us our energy back, and got the bride and the got new hitchhikers. We'll stop. I'm pretty sure I've seen this hitchhiker before. Yeah. So this is the hitchhiker, the sleeper. He's 29 years old. He's level 1. He's unemployed. And his skill is he has slack off. This is a swift action, which means we can just play it for free, and we'll still get an additional turn after it. And it is gain 4 armor, but then he falls asleep, which is fine. That's a really powerful skill, gaining 4 armor. So if we get to a encounter where there's lots of threats and we can't deal with them all, that gain 4 armor will really help. But his negative effect is that sometimes he just falls asleep, which means he won't be available for that combat. But that's fine, because I don't think we'll always need his ability. So if he falls asleep, that's fine. But yeah, so we'll pick him up, and that's he's a really good one, because that's a powerful skill he comes with. And I don't think he has any quest. So yeah, so he doesn't have any quest. We still need to escape from the road event. Keep forgetting. We got space available in our glove box. So we don't really have anything to fill it. We already have a speed up there. We're going to need to pick up some items. Oh yeah, we have the bandages. So we'll put the bandages in our glove box. New trait. Good driving. So yeah, so he's got another trait called Good Driver. So if we go to our journal, we can check that out. So we got another trait called Good Driver. Just means anytime that we go anywhere, we drive faster. So it takes less time overall. And we got that because we didn't take any durability or gas damage for 6 complete roads. So that's awesome, because that sometimes can be hard to get. You have to do 6 drives in a row without taking any damage. And then we got 3 skills points. So let's figure out what we're going to play those skill points on. So Swift, we got Cheer, restore 1 user each skill. We haven't really gotten to a point where we haven't been able to use any extra skills, so I don't think we need that yet. We have Eco Driving, which is good for if you have 3 gas threats, costs 1 gas threat to use. I'm sorry, costs 1 energy to use. If it's 3 gas threats, you get 1 gas back. I don't see this one a lot. I usually don't drive on the motorway, so it's probably not going to be that helpful. This one's really good. It's random knowledge. It's for 1 to 6 random threats. It does cost 2 durability, but we have a lot of durability. It comes with 3 uses per rest. But it does cost more. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait to get more skill points and then we'll unlock that. So we're going to wait on upgrading skill points. We don't need any gas. But what I will do is I will go to my trunk and I will use the last of this jerry can just to empty it out. That will give us good gas. Because again, there's no reason not to fill up your gas. There's no reason to save on items. We are hungry because we did complete a road event to get more hunger after each road event, which does increase energy cost by 1. Hunger status is easy enough to get rid of. We have a big old stack of bananas here. Eating some bananas will cure your hunger, so we're going to go ahead and eat that and get rid of our hunger. We do have a turret effect. We do have a coffee ready to go. Because we have our thermos, our coffee does stay hot. But it's only -1 max energy, and our energy right now is full, so there's not really a reason to use hot coffee. So we're just going to hold on to that. Having 1 less max energy isn't too big a deal, so we're not going to worry about that. Our glove box is full of items. It would be nice to get some new items. So let's see what the gas station has. Not much. We have a lot. We have a lottery ticket still, so we're good to go on that. We're good to go on snacks and food, so we don't need to worry about that. The gas can is $37, but it does give us 6 gas charges. we're good on that. We're going to sell this empty one because it's worth 0, because it is empty. So we're just going to give that jerry can back to him to free up the space. We also only have 17 bucks. Our chocolate bar still has 2 uses in it, which restores 2 energy, and we do have our coffee as well, so we won't need anything that restores energy at this moment. We do need a beer can, because one of the quests from the bride was to have a beer with her, so we're going to buy a beer can, and at some point before we rest, we'll use the beer can to complete that part of our quest. Let's look at our calendar to see when we actually need to do that. So it looks like we have until the 23rd to complete the quest for the bride. So we still have plenty of time to complete that, so we don't need to really worry about drinking that beer immediately. We can hold on to it until we're ready to rest, and then we'll drink that beer with the bride so that we can complete that part of the quest. And then our other hitchhiker, there's no quest for the other hitchhiker, so we don't need to worry about that one. And I think we're ready to go. Let's look at our map. So we're just going along the top here. We are heading towards Kazakhstan because it does have an Explore event there. And the Explore event allows you to find your items. But our next stop is Kazakhstan. I'm already saying these sound really wrong, I apologize. But that's going to be our next stop, so let's just click on the road. And we'll just continue on. Coffee. I got my coffee. Just do some coffee and chill. Playing the video game Keep Driving. It's out on Steam. If you like it, check it out. Pretty fun game. It's got good music, and it's just fun. Ooh, we got another hitchhiker. We still got room in our car, so let's check it out. So this is the convict hitchhiker. I have not picked him up yet because, well, he's a convict. So he's a convict, he's 48, he's unemployed. Says, I probably shouldn't have acted on the saying, don't judge a book by its cover, was stopping for an escaped prisoner, but I did. Besides this stressed out demeanor, there was a cool kindness hiding inside. So I have not picked him up before. His ability, also it costs 10 cash to play. It does get rid of any ability check, any 2 threats, but it does cost $10, which is really expensive. And other hitchhikers won't sit next to him. So that is why I have never picked him up. Because I don't know, maybe he has some really good skills later on. Maybe in a later playthrough when we're just driving around the whole country, we'll pick him up. But we already have 2 hitchhikers in the car right now. And we don't have a lot of cash either. To even play his skill. We're just gonna skip him. I already got 2 other hitchhikers. In a different play skill, when we're driving around the whole country, we'll pick them up. But for this one, we don't need them. Flock of sheep. There are sheep in the road. Yeah, I think we must be somewhere in like Luxembourg or Romania or Turkey or something like that. Because here in the States, here in the United States, I don't think I've ever been in an instance where there was sheep in the road. So I think we're somewhere in Europe. This one's pretty easy though. We got 2 durabilities and a energy in the middle. What we can do is, the prize skills don't help us. We don't need the 4 armor. I suppose we could just use our freebie and just make sure to get rid of the one that's going to hurt us. So we'll get rid of that. And actually what we can do is we can finally do the bride's quest thing, and we can do an escape. Now, what if you do escape from a counter, you automatically take where damage is left. So in this case, we're going to take an energy damage, and we're going to take a durability damage for escaping. But we got plenty of durability, we got plenty of energy. So we're going to escape from this encounter by hitting our gas pedal. And then that way we can complete that part of the bride quest. Let's go for it, and we're going to escape from the sheep. So that was an energy damage and wasn't durability damage, but that's alright. We need to get our music playing again. So we got a cyclist here. Cyclist has 2 gas damage, 2 durability damage, and an energy damage. So what we can do, if we get rid of the gas damage, then that will get rid of some. It'll get rid of the threats next to it. So what we can do is we can do our relax one, which doesn't cost the same resources, and it is our energy threat and gas threat. So we'll drag that down, we'll take those 2 threats. Because of the music note, we got rid of an extra threat as a bonus. And then that leaves us a gas and a durability, which we don't have any skills that completely line up with that. So we'll just use our have a go, and we'll get rid of that last one that will cause us damage. Now we did get the new trait experienced, because we used to have a go so many times. It's not unlimited anymore. This is actually a negative trait. So now our have a go has a maximum of 5 uses until I have to rest. So that's actually a negative trait. That's okay. We still have 5 uses on it, so we still have plenty of uses to go. And we still got plenty of energy, so we'll just use it again, and we'll get rid of that last threat, and we'll get past the cyclist. Let us get our music going again, because we got through our playlist. So click eject, click shuffle, and we'll click play. Some more music going. And we are at our next stop. Alright, so we are -2 max because we have 2 stacks of tire now. But we have a coffee in our trunk, so let's go ahead and use our coffee. Get rid of one of those stacks. So we still have 1 stack of tire, but 1 stack is fine. And we got our 4th skill, so let's get that skill that we talked about, which was this random knowledge. It does cost 4 skill points to get, but that'll fill up our 5th one out of the 5 skills that we can take. So let's go ahead and unlock that. And again, this one, it does cost 2 durability to use, which is the 2 next to the blue, but it does destroy 1 to 6 random threats. So it is really powerful, and we have plenty of durability, but that's a really good one to have to finish off the 5 skills that we have. I don't think we need anything from the grocery store. We got plenty of food, we got plenty of snacks. We don't have a stove to cook anything. Do you have any coffees? We could use a coffee. We could use another chocolate bar. So this will cost us 250, but we do get 3 uses out of it, and each chocolate bar does restore 2 energy, so that is a good one to have. So we're just gonna grab that because that will be good to replace that. Our lottery ticket still has 3 uses. Our bandages has 3 uses, and our chewing gum only has 1 use left, but we do still have another chewing gum in our trunk. So I don't think there's anything else that we can buy in the shop. We could stay at a hostel. So this is definitely somewhere in Europe, because in America we don't call them hostels. Usually they're Airbnbs. But yeah, hostels is very much like a European thing. So the hostels, they're basically hotels. You pay $10, you get fully rested. They fully restore your energy, clear all your status effects. Whereas if you just rest in your car, it takes the durability, and you just get some energy back. Staying in a hotel completely refreshes everything. We don't really need it because we're completely fine. We do have a person to talk to. Says, I miss my old car. I wonder what's happened to it. Probably scrapped in the junkyard. There's a lot of youngsters these days who are fond of old cars, fixing them up. But why and how it all gets around here. I vaguely remember you fixing up some old wreck back in the day. Those were the days. Those P1 900s were beautiful. Yeah, okay. Thanks, bud. Good job. So at pubs you can get quests. So let's see what kind of quests we have. Film, looking for an extra with a black car. We have a black car. Need a black car for shooting a movie. Got one. We have 6 days to complete it. You'll get $60 cash, and it's at R78. Where's that at? That is way in the other direction. Well, not really. Because we do have plenty of time to get to the festival. And I have not done this quest before, so it would be 1, 2, 3. We could get this explore event, which would be nice. And then we could go back up and around. Yeah, I think we'll do that because $60 for a quest is better than having to get a job. The jobs take time and energy to complete. So yeah, so we'll accept that. That'll be $60. Another quest we have is help me move. This one I've done before. It's basically you have to fit a lot of boxes in your car. We do have a lot of room in our car. So if you look at our trunk, we do have a lot of space in here. And we can always move this seat down as well too. So we could do the moving event. We got a lot of space here in our car. Let's see where that's at, and that'll help us determine if we want to take it or not. This is located at R80, which is, oh, it's right there. So what we could do is we could curve all the way around, do this quest, come back up, and then do that quest. Yeah, so why not? Let's do both of them. That'll give a good amount of money, and then we won't have to worry about money for a while. And then we won't have to worry about taking jobs or anything like that. So we'll do these 2 quests, and that'll pretty much get us set for probably most of this playthrough, really. So what you have to do for the quest is you have to fit these boxes in your car. We got plenty of room in our car. This is upgrade actually. We get that installed at a mechanic shop, and then that'll give us room to put these boxes on top. But I mean, we got plenty of space, so it's really no big deal. But we have to hold on to those until we complete the quest, so they just take up space in the car. Last time I had the truck, and the truck had lots of space too. This one we're driving the sedan, so we have a little bit less space, but that's good. And we still have extra seat for another hitchhiker, so we're good to go. Alright. Oh, look, right here is the mechanic. So, we'll go to our customize. And we can go ahead and install our roof rack. Which gives us that extra space. That's awesome. That was perfect timing. I don't think we have any other upgrades here we need to worry about. No, so we don't need anything else here. We don't need anything from them. We don't need anything else in the shop. Because we don't need any tires, we don't need flags, our durability is fine. I never switch tires, so I'm not really sure about the switching tire thing. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. We don't need to spray can our car because we need it black for our mission. Yeah, so there's nothing else we need from there. Let's figure out how we use this roof rack. Can we just do this? Like, how do we... I think, okay. Can we move this outside of our car? Oh, sweet, that's how we do it. So let's move this stuff outside of our car. We'll go to our roof rack, and let's put this stuff on our roof rack. That's awesome. That's really cool. That's the first time I've had that upgrade. And then that leaves us plenty of room in here. I don't know about putting the rope and flashlight and thermos in there. It's probably a good idea, but I don't know if I would imagine if they're on your roof, you can still use them. But I'd rather just have them here. Why not? Well, yeah, that leaves us lots of space. That's cool. Talk to this person. Yeah, she's got nothing. We don't need. Excuse me. We're still pretty good on gas. So we don't need to worry about gas. I don't think there's anything we really need from the convenience shop. Ooh, get some more duct tape would be nice. I like the duct tape item. So we'll pick up one of those. At some point in time, we gotta remember to have a beer with the wife, or yeah, the runaway bride, so that we can complete that part of request. Which if we go to our journal, nope, not a journal. Go to our calendar. You can see that we've completed that part of request log and escape from the road event. So that's one of the few things that we need to do. I don't think there's any other items here we need. We got stuff for hunger. Do you have any coffees? Coffees are always good to take. I don't see any coffees, so there's none of those we need to buy. And I think that's about it. So, I'm going to pause it for here. Been live for an hour and a half. But yeah, thanks for joining me for Coffee and Chill. Appreciate everybody here is hanging out. Les419, I know you're here for a long time. Thanks for hanging out. 25 Bluebird, thanks for hanging out. Feel free to follow me on TikTok if you're not already. I am on there right now. So if you want to stop by on TikTok, say hi. Let me know. Also, like I said, I have a TikTok shop. So if you want to support me, you can stop by my shop and do the same thing that you like. I got some clothing items. Got some cool mugs, phone case, and mouse pad. I'm going to expand in the future. That's all I have right now. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for joining me for Coffee and Chill. I do plan on playing this game some more because it is a lot of fun. And it's a fun game to just do Coffee and Chill with because the music's really cool. And it's fun to hang out. So thanks for joining me. And that is where I will say bye. Bye-bye.